Sometimes married men get the 7-year itch. That means some wandering eyes to the opposite sex. What if an affair doesn't have to do with physical appearance, but with fishing? Well, in this piece, The Sensuous Angler by Patrick McManus, that is exactly what happens. There would be a lot less divorce in this country if more husbands and wives fish together. Spouses that fish together stay together. My wife, Bun, for example, used to absolutely detest fishing. Whenever I dragged her out into the lake, she would just sit there with her eyes fixed on me in an unblinking stare that I often imagined to be almost murderous. Besides my compulsive interest in fishing, what complicated our marital situation even more was that women find me extraordinarily attractive. Irresistible would not be too strong a word. I mean, there are no lengths to which women will go in their pretense of ignoring me. Bun, quite forgivably, used to be terribly jealous. There was another woman in my life, though. Her name was Jennifer, and she worked in the same advertising agency I did. There was something about her that just made it almost impossible for me to keep my eyes off of her. One day, she came up to me. "Hello, I'm Jennifer. You must be new here." I've been here a while. Strange that I've never noticed you before. Yes, well, I've noticed you. You have? Anything in particular? Is there ever? There's that way you read Field and Stream so avidly at lunch, while the other girls are gawking at glamour. Oh, you noticed. Well, why don't you stop by my place tonight and we'll, you know. I know! After I slipped into Jennifer's apartment that evening, we got right down to business. I was amazed, I must tell you, at what that woman knew. In 15 minutes, she taught me more about how to cure fresh steelhead eggs for bait than all the old grizzled anglers I'd ever known. No one must ever find out about us. Oh, I know. Next time I'll show you how to fillet perch. My imagination did a wild dance, raising goosebumps on my flesh the size of bongo drums. When can we do it? When can we fillet perch together? Maybe next Tuesday night. Call me after 8. But if a man's voice answers, hang up. A man's voice? Yes, my husband's. He's very big with a short temper, and he hates fishing and fish. Be most unfortunate for you if he caught us, you know, filleting together. When Tuesday night rolled around, I slipped out to a payphone and called Jennifer's number. Jennifer answered. Is it all right? Yes. Hammer's flying out of town on a business trip tonight and won't be back until tomorrow. Great! I'll sneak right over. When Jennifer met me at the door, I was disappointed to find her dressed in a low-cut, flimsy negligee. You're early. Mix yourself a drink while I slip into something a little more comfortable. Presently, she returned from the bedroom dressed in baggy-patch fishing pants and a plaid wool shirt sprinkled with fish scales. Hey, now that's more like it. Overcome by the excitement of the moment, Jennifer and I rushed into the kitchen and began to fillet madly. Never have I known a woman who could fillet like Jennifer. Perch after perch fell under her flashing knife. I became mesmerized by her very motions. The way she whacked off the heads, stripped away the skins, and sliced off the fillets. Time ceased to exist for me, and all space seemed confined to Jennifer's laminated maple chopping block. Then, the earth moved! Did the earth move for you, Jennifer? Yes. And you know what made it move? Well, what? Hammer. He always trips on that last step at the top of the stairs. Hammer? I thought you said he's away on business. Well, obviously not. What are we gonna do? What do you mean, you? Burglar, you? Oh, look at the evidence. He'll know we've been filleting together. He'll never believe you. And just then, Jennifer scooped up all the evidence and flung it into the freezing compartment of the refrigerator. "Jen!" called out Hammer. A second before Hammer's shadow fell upon us, Jennifer lunged across the kitchen, threw her arms around me, and planted a big, wet, utterly disgusting kiss on my mustache. And then, Hammer filled the doorway. "Who's this?" he demanded, pointing at me with a finger the size of a zucchini. At that moment, Hammer blinked, giving me the opportunity to leap out the kitchen window and sprint to safety down the alley. When I finally stopped to catch my breath, I made up my mind right then and there that never again was I going to fillet with another man's wife.